G'day scrappers. Well, welcome to Scrap Saturday, and I thought I started to get this garage in order, and then did a couple of largish pickups and just filled it up again. So it's a never-ending story as usual. I've been processing this week really flat out, and it just doesn't seem to be getting volumes down. I've got stuff scattered all everywhere, PCs and servers and all kinds of things coming in. But what I need to do is go to the scrapyard and just take a little bit of scrap metal in to clear off. I just cleared off the space because that was overloaded, and take some wire in. Got a couple of bins of that. It's because it's Saturday morning. Normally I don't think I've ever been to the scrapyard on a Saturday morning, so I've got to get that done, empty the van. So then I've got to go straight to a local pickup, which is going to be, a reasonably large job, I think, and then come back, unload, and then I've got a scrapper coming to sell me boards as well. And I'm going to be processing, and it's just a real flat out Saturday. Usually I like to chill out a little bit, but not today. So better get to the scrapyard. This video was sponsored by Half an Avocado. Okay, I don't have a great deal of scrap steel, but because I've got so much stuff lying around to scrap, I just had to get rid of what I had, but mostly it's getting rid of the 2 bins of copper wire, because I need my bins to I've got so much wire to process. All right. Well, it's actually quite quiet here at the scrapyard. There's no other scrappers, so that's good. Didn't have to wait around. Just get all this done and go and do the pickup, and we'll see what we get out of that. The pickup's a regular client. They do all the military spec technical stuff. So sometimes I get really good military gadgets, but they're moving buildings, so they're having a bit of a clean out, and I've had a lot of clean outs lately. I've just got wire in 2 bins. You can tip it. It's very heavy, yeah? All right. Yeah, picked up this server the other day, and there was only like 4 cards in there out of the whole thing. So what looked nice as I was picking it up turned out pretty basic. All right. Let me just continue on here. Nothing much to see, I suppose. But like I said, I'll go straight to the pickup and we'll get that done. Okay, well, almost there. Just get these two bins tipped, insulated copper wire, and there's all my stuff. Awesome. You know, probably not a great deal of weight or value, but as you can see, it's still quite a lot of volume, and it just because I've got so many things everywhere, it just makes a big difference. Then now I can just start, you know, continue scrapping, and at least I've got somewhere to, you know, stack more of these switches that I've got, and servers taking up a lot of room. All right, just wait for the forklift. Oh, so how's this? This is melted aluminium dross from a refinery that casts aluminium. This is all the rubbish dross that forms on the top. Wow. Certainly heavy little blocks. What I'll probably do is, because I'm just around the corner and the pickup's also around the corner, I might as well drop the bins off home, giving more room, because I'm not sure what I'm going to pick up. All I really need is the trolley, so I'll get rid of these bins first and then go and do the job. Okay, go and get my invoice. How's that for a scrapyard? One big pond, 2 fountains. Hey, you don't see that at a scrapyard very often, do you? They're obviously doing well. They've grown. This is a really busy scrapyard now, and good. So The scrap metal has gone down a little bit. The pressing steel still had 368 kilos, 34.5 cents a kilo. So has gone down from a couple of weeks ago, and he's slowly, steadily going down a little bit. And same as the PVC copper, I had 199 kilos, which is about right, because when I pack the bins really tight, I get about 100 kilos per bin. So, but $4.15. Normally, last time it was about $4.40. So it has gone down a little bit, about nearly 10%. Same with the pressing, but still, 2 bins of wire, $825. So that's not bad, and all up $938. So there you go. Copper prices have gone down a little bit. So, oh well, it's still good. $4.15, still better than $2 or whatever you used to get. All right, let's go back, drop off the bins, and go and do this pickup. Okay. G'day. Good. How are you?
So Jeff's gone out for a bit.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were stacking everything here, and it's not there.
Okay.
I'll have to double check. I'll give him a call.
All right.
Step it up.
Okay. All right.
Excess rubbish.
All right. Oh gosh. Might have to come back later. I don't think they're ready. Yeah, got better things to do than just hang around, so.
It's all done.
Okay.
Basically everything, I think.
Right.
What's in that, but yeah, a few keyboards, circuit boards and whatever. Oh, I know him.
Okay.
The laptops, I thought he would want to take the hard drives out.
Yeah, I can get them.
Well, if he said
they're going to get wiped or shredded.
He said everything's out the back door. So
Okay.
this will be it.
That.
So in terms of aluminium, there's a couple of chassis there, the stuff here.
Yep.
I don't know if we're ready to do those. Jeff might want to look at those. There's some blocks here. There's,
Yep.
Small shelf. Some of these in the shed as well.
All right.
Maybe 15 or so.
Yep. As Coralie said that, maybe I've also got to pick up from their place, but I might come back on a Monday as well.
Yeah,
so
that'll be fine.
If you're busy doing other things, you want to sort of go through your stuff or whatever.
Yeah, so my intention is to go through this pallet because it's
Okay.
going to take off of it.
All right.
But at the moment, I'm trying to get things out of the roof.
Okay.
So I'm focusing on that.
All right.
Now, and then I'll get to this bit later.
That stove is.
Yeah, the oven's going.
Okay. All right.
And there's probably some other things on the shelf.
Yeah.
Here, but I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I mean, once you.
I think you mentioned. Well, he didn't say it just then. The other day he mentioned all this red arc stuff, which is all R&D, circuit boards, magnetics.
Okay.
There may be junk in there as well, but
Yep.
I haven't looked at it. And then there's also all these black. This is all transformers and stuff.
Okay.
R&D magnetics. So there's potentially copper in there. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
And I think those 3 watt pubs as well might also be some. But
All right.
That'll better to come back and do that because we can go through it, Jeff, when he's actually here.
Yeah. All right. I'll come back on Monday to, just do the same thing. Just leave it all, whatever you want to get rid of there.
So I'm happy to leave it here.
Yep.
I think it's a lot easier because he's driving.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
we don't know though, these guys, today's their last day.
Okay.
Forks are getting picked up, I think, first thing Monday.
Okay.
We don't know about electricity
Okay.
and the roller door.
Oh, right.
Because that's not ours technically, it's these guys. But it
Okay.
might actually be off our circuit board. So I don't know. If we
Okay.
can open the door, that'd be nice and easy. Otherwise, we'll have to just wheel back inside.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe just put out the other door. Yeah. However it works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do either Monday or don't know if I could do tomorrow.
Monday would be fine. We're here Monday.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Cool.
We've got to be out by Tuesday, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Monday.
This be finished by tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
got furniture removal coming on Monday to take out shelves and stuff. So.
Okay. Yep.
Cool.
All right. I'll
I
come.
think
Yep.
this as well.
Okay. What's that?
That is a big 3-phase transformer.
Oh my gosh.
Variac. It's
Okay.
bloody heavy though.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe leave that to Monday. I'm pretty sure he wants to get rid of it,
Okay.
like as part of it.
Okay.
But because he's had to go out, I'd rather let him confirm that.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
just go in the bin if you
Yeah. So I'm definitely taking that. Because I don't want to bring it back if I.
Yeah, no, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So everything down there, and everything here,
Yeah.
and that. I'll leave that. All right.
Cool.
Sounds good. It's a big factory. I didn't realise it was so
That's
big.
huge, yeah.
Wow.
Size of a footy field, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Go around to the roller door. Okay, make a start. Oh gosh, monitors. All right. Yeah, so it's sort of like 3 jobs in one, this one. So I was always going to come back Monday because they weren't going to have everything ready and just make the load a little bit lighter. Okay.
Remember, this one's getting around Fairley Street.
Jeff was sort of half and half about moving in there, and I just said I'd really like to just take an act for it. I reckon.
Do you reckon you're right? Yeah.
PC. So yeah, how's that transformer? It's it's going to be an interesting transformer. I don't think I'd scrap it out. And we've got a few laptops here. An old Satellite Pro, gosh, that's vintage. Good HP. Okay. Alright. I brought a tub. Alright, some good cable. Some nice thickness. Alright. I've got to get that stove. That's a big bugger. I think it's on a trolley, yep. That's handy. Okay. Tip. All right. And boxes, cable and stuff. There's a vintage PC. Oh, keep calling them vintage. It's more. Oh no, it's pretty. It's an old Dell server. Retro. Got 2 floppies. Yeah. It's not vintage until it's got a 5¼ inch hard drive, but it's a nice Dell server. Yeah, no worries. So, this is my laid back Saturday morning. Well, at least I got rid of the scrap first. So I have more room for more scrap. Aluminium. Oh man. That's a big chunk of steel. Wow. It is steel, isn't it? Yeah. Be nice if it was copper, but channels. It's an interesting piece of steel. Beautifully machined. I might put that at the front. But I'll probably keep this. For what? I don't know. But you don't get pieces of steel like that. Fans. All right. Yeah, because I'm coming back Monday. Getting rid of this first just makes it easier. I mean, this place is literally around the corner from me, like less than 5 minutes. It's about 3 minutes away. Hope they don't move too far. Extruded. I get a lot of aluminium from this place. This transformer, variac. It's a vintage looking piece. There's a huge transformer in there. It's going to be heavy. Put it right there. I'll do that last. Notice when I pick things up, you know, got the old sound, old man sound. It's funny. All right, nearly there. Old CD player. Go, big capacitors. All right. Ooh, there's some real big transformers. They're nice transformers. Half decent. All right, now we got some heavy ones. Oh, yeah, that's a transformer. It's hooked up, power cable and all. It's cool. Wow, it's about 35 pounds. Oh, this one's got a handle. Hey. I like that. It's nice. Transformer's got a power outlet. That's what we're on. All right. Just get these pieces. And aluminium. It's a nice. Nice long channel. That sort of stuff can come in handy. All right. There you go, trolley. Don't want to forget my trolley. All right. What a huge factory. Look at the size of this. Wow. Wouldn't this be awesome for eWaste in every way? You can do a lot. You can have all sections of processing. You can have, you know, even your scrap metal bins, everything undercover. Have your trucks, your forklifts. So these two shelving, I'm going to get a lot of this. A lot of aluminium and stuff. All right. Okay. Yeah, these transformers, I'll get them on the bench and have a look at them. Quite, oh my gosh. You know, I wish I was more into electronics to know exactly what to do with them, but you know, with stuff like that, I mean, I've kept transformers over the years. And this piece of steel, I don't know what to do with it, but I just don't want to throw it away. We'll get rid of this. Yeah, so I'm just going to empty the van now, and it won't be long till the scrapper comes to bring me boards. So I want to get as much of this done as I can. Yeah, these transformers are quite weird. This one here is really interesting. It's the biggest one, really nice and heavy. It's all hooked up, it all looks good. It's even got holes for bench mounting. I I just don't know what to do with them. It's interesting though, each bolt here has got a different voltage. So here we've got OV, 27 volt, 30 volt, OV, 200 volt and 220 volt. And here we've got 22 volt, 20 OV, 260 volt. So no doubt, you know, for whatever you can use it for, you can connect it up to different voltages. You know, I just wish, yeah, like I said, I done an electronic course back in the day, and that's transformer 1. This is transformer 2, and this one is still hooked up to 240 volt, which is the voltage here in Australia. It's even got some diagrams here, variac. Yeah, it shows you where it's all about. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller, but it's pretty cool, and so, yeah, it's got, yeah, 240 volt from isolating transformer, and output 240 to 340 volts. And then this one's just hooked up on its own. It's I probably wouldn't trust this plug. Put a new one on. That's all they do. Is just, that's interesting too. And then this one's quite cool. It's got a little handle, which is always nice with transformers. Yeah, and it's just got an old school power cord on it again. And yeah, just not sure. I should ask him when I'm there on Monday, what could they be used for? I know there are people that watch my channel can tell me, but they don't always watch every video, so I might not get an answer. But this chunk of steel, how's that? It's got 2 channels. It's beautifully thick. It's about 3/4 of an inch thick, and yeah, it's just really weird. It's almost like it's really smooth, almost like it's, yeah, I mean, it's not machined, it's just but it's not like pieces welded together. This is just a one piece, so quite unusual. And I'm just going to keep it for, I don't know, but it might come in handy, even as, you know, a flat steel bench top for doing things. Probably, you know, if you're a knife maker, it might be cool to use it to belt your knives. All right, I'll keep going. And I got 3 or 4 of these ones, transformers again. It's all kind of rigged up to this thing, Earth Com line 1 to 4. Plug something in there. That's quite cool. And then this thing, I don't know what to do with this. I mean, it's just board mounted. It's got 2 450 VDC 2200 UF capacitors, and what's this, DC isolator, discharge, and interesting. Okay, these might go in there. Oh yeah, how's that? They actually go into this transformer. So we'll put it at line 2. There's a call for you on line 2. Connector in. Comms. Black, I suppose. It's got to go there. That might all. Yeah, how's that? There's about 4 of them. Only one of these. Like I said, I wish I was into electronics. I could do more. Things here. Is this a infrared thermometer? Oh, that's cool. Might be missing something. Glue gun. That would be cool if it actually works. Oh, it only goes up to 380 degrees Celsius. So it's certainly not enough to, not good enough for a furnace. If you want to do, what's this, Airport Express, Wi-Fi. Yeah, but that's even an old drill. Oh, it's a lithium. Still actually works. That's crazy. But yeah, it'll be interesting what comes out of this stuff on Monday. And they also have a whole heap of stuff back at their house that they store. I've picked up from their house probably 3 or 4 times, and a whole lot of electrical stuff. As usual, there'll be there's a lot of little things like there'll be boxes of capacitors and resistors and all little components that they've kept, and they're yeah, and they said a lot of IC chips and stuff. So the IC chips will be good, but the capacitors I can't really do much with, because there's just not enough people that want electronic bits and pieces these days. They seem to be all retired, because there used to be a lot of, you know, tinkerers with electronics, and they loved, you know, the capacitors and resistors to fix and create circuit boards. But yeah, it's just really hard to find people that want it these days. And this, well, it's got a big fan on a heatsink. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's some kind of jig. It's got some circuitry. I can't really do a great deal with this because I have no idea what it's for. But it's cool that the fan's mounted on the heatsink already. Obviously something that's indoors. Yeah, all I'll probably do with this, maybe I'll try and get the main heatsink off. Otherwise, irony alley. Oh, these pins are spectacular. Gold plating. So I definitely want them. And they're quite long. There we go. Look at that. They're really good gold plated pins. Super. Okay. Well, I had to do a pit stop and get rid of all these monitors. They had so many build up, and I thought, well, might as well do this, and then I'm going back to the original pickup, and yeah, apparently they've got a lot of stuff there, and it might be they said it might be 2 pickups. Apparently they've got a lot of scrap metal. So yeah, I'll be doing that. Just get rid of and here try to get rid of But as you can see, so many monitors have built up. Over here, it's kind of computer stuff. Hi. It's all monitors. Oh. Keyboards. All right. That's that. Just got some printers and TVs. Because there's so much plastic, give it to the recyclers. Wow, too heavy. Far out. Okay. All right. It's a big stack of monitors, eh? Goodness. Didn't realise how many monitors I had. All right. Must have been like 30 monitors. Crazy. And I got a regular client that wants me to pick up about another 30, and they're not very far away, so I'll do them a favour, pick them up and bring them straight here and dump them. Okay, that's done. Now go and do the job, and yeah, like I said, it's apparently it's a lot of scrap metal now. I picked up a lot of the electronics in the first job, in the first pickup. Yeah, so we'll just see what we got. There'll probably be a lot of little components, but there were a few good things in the first pickup I did inside the box. There's a lot of transformers and quite a bit of copper, just copper coils and stuff. It was pretty good. So let's go and do this job. Okay. Okay, gosh. This is going to be interesting. All right. A lot of junky stuff, but it's, you know, like in packaging. So I mean, gosh, this is what I hate when they stuff so much into a giant box. Okay. You know, things like this. It's good extruded, but it comes with a whole heap of rubbish. Nice, hey? Saying the printer still works. Oh, stainless. And apparently it's a $2,000 printer, but it's massive, heavy. I'll have to. Hey, good.
To see you.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of the stuff that I'm just trying to contact someone who possibly expressed an interest in our inverter bits and pieces. So what I'll do is tell you which they are and ask you to leave them here, and I can deliver them to your place.
Okay, yeah. Well, apparently, Coralie said that I might actually be picking up from your place there.
There's stuff at my place
Yeah,
as well.
if you bring what?
Okay.
All right.
So the things that are
Okay. So am I taking this?
yeah, that's
Okay.
you need a hand.
Aye. Oh, gee.
In fact, we might have to get two more people with it. How are you like with that? Oh yeah, I can just do it.
Hey, you're stronger than you thought.
So you should get a fair bit for all the copper in this one.
Oh,
You might even be able to sell it as a working three-phase variac.
three-phase variac.
Variac, that's what it is.
Gosh.
Box or
Yeah.
upend them, yeah?
Yeah, I'll try and get rid of as many as I can, but
Well, these ones I might put in the top of another box.
okay,
If that's okay.
that's beautiful.
Copper cables.
Yeah,
You want copper cable?
yeah, sure, absolutely. That's my bread and butter.
Okay. Copper's the real good one.
Yeah, that's copper and circuit boards, gold bars if you got any spare.
But I'm aware of.
Okay, so my camera's playing up with certain batteries that I put in there, so I've got to get some replacement batteries to because yeah, just while I was doing the pickup, I noticed that the camera froze. Got some plastic pipe here, and like I keep saying, with some things that I pick up, what is it, 25 mil, you know, just a piece of PVC tubing, but I don't, you know, throw this away, because I keep this kind of stuff because it always comes in handy. It even came for a little piece of copper that they used to hook, but I might even use this for, if it's sturdy enough, to put a fruit picker on there, because I like to sometimes I pinch the odd lemon out of the backyard, the house behind me. They got nice big lemons. So it turned out it was going to be a bigger pickup, But then the guy got a call from someone that wanted some of his inverters, and so this is a inverter that they've designed specifically for solar. So unlike the inverters that I get a lot from Wi-Fi, they're no good to use for solar, whereas these are. And so I try and keep a couple of these just in case want to rig up some kind of, you know, power grid solar thing. Not here, but yeah, and this nice square tubing of beautiful aluminium. It's a really nice thick one too. It was so long I had to put it out the side window. But, and obviously now this is what probably what 1, 2, 5 meters long almost. And so obviously can easily send this to the scrapyard, but that's not what we want to do. Try and buy a piece of aluminium like this square tube, I don't know what they call it, channel. It's probably not channel, it's, I don't know. Square, square channel, square tubing, but it's, I mean, look at that. Goes for miles. And so, you know, if you've got like a farm let, you know, which maybe one day I might retire to, who knows, maybe not. But this is invaluable for a building material because it's so long, you just got a lot of flexibility. You can always cut into smaller pieces, or sometimes you just need a real long one. And this would be, you know, to actually buy it, it's got to be close to $100. It's just too valuable to send off to the scrapyard for sure. Well, so wow, that's the longest piece I've got. Stick it up there, and that's it. I've got, you can't really see because the leaves have covered everything, but I've got long piping and tubing that are useful for somewhere else. But yeah, there's the couple of lemon trees there, and I've got a little lemon tree at the front, but it's still small. It doesn't grow many lemons yet. So, you know, sometimes I want lemon tea and fish, lemon over fish. So I've got a fruit picker sort of claw, and that piece of tubing might be nice and light and long so I can reach out. Okay, so, well, probably the most interesting, definitely, is this 3-phase variac. I mean, new, they cost here in Australia, they're about $1,500 once you add tax and all that. Obviously it's not new, but it's still the same thing. Yeah, so each phase, so there's a big copper coil on each phase. Apparently inside there's, you know, it's silver plated as well. But that's, yeah, I mean, it looks like this one's an old one, but gosh, this could be really handy for someone. So I don't know if you saw that, but you know, it's takes up too much space and heavy for me to keep it for too long. So maybe someone might see this and say, hey, I could use that. I'll buy it off you. If not, I'll probably just scrap it for the copper and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, these inverters should be all right. 750 VDC, 16 amp DC, I don't know. But yeah, they've designed these themselves. So, so yeah, and I actually got some nice copper, I'll show you. But the pickup sort of cut short a bit because he said, I'm going to keep all this now, all the stuff in boxes and stuff, and he'll either drop them off here or I'll go and pick it up at his place, which I'm gonna do a big pickup at their place as well, because they store a lot of things, you know, just really nice tubing. It is steel, but just a nice rod, you know, and can't just throw this into scrap steel, you know. I try and keep as much as I can, but you know, obviously there's a limit. I'm not going to just keep junk because it could be handy. I mean, you end up with tons of stuff that could be handy. But this again, okay, so just a you know, it's not very thick one, this one. Not sure if I would need this, you know, because it's not very sturdy. So I mean, it could be handy for something, but yeah, maybe this one I might send off to the scrapyard as extruded LD, because like I said, I can't keep everything, but I'll leave it here. I'll think about it if I can think of a use, but it's not going anywhere for now anyway, but I'll keep that. Just need my trolley. All right, well, yeah, I'll just I don't think there's much interesting to show you in this pickup, apart from a really nice big sheet of copper. Some artist, it would really come in handy for an artist that does engraving. I reckon they'd be able to use it. So I'm just going to unload these. Yeah, so that's how it sort of stands. This variac, 3-phase, whatever. And this is some kind of adjusting thing, I don't know. How's that? And yeah, pretty awesome. A lot of copper and stuff. I'm gonna have to leave it outside somewhere and just cover it up with a bit of plastic or something, because I can't get it in the garage. I'd like to store it. Like I said, it might, who knows, someone might really see some value in it, might want to buy it off me. But at the end of the day, I can always take the copper out. No rush on that. I think for now, it's going to have to sit there. I mean, it looks like it's quite old. It's got spider webs, so they've kept it for a while. But you know, obviously they could have got rid of it a long time ago if they thought it was never going to be of use. But now that they're moving out and really downsizing, they probably think, oh, might as well get rid of it. All right, chicken helping me scrap out, empty the van. All right, well, I'll just continue on. Yeah, I'll just show you the piece of copper that I got. I don't think there's anything else really interesting here. There's some good copper wire. The inverters, this is sort of what they're like. I was meant to pick up a whole lot of them. So it's just a lot of aluminium there. It's got some nice big transformers in here as well. Yeah, good stuff. This is your cast aluminium things. I get a lot of these off them. Oh well. Anyway, I'll just show you the copper sheet and I think we'll be done. Also got some really nice core copper wire here as well. Certainly the good stuff, worth stripping. So even this green stuff, it's just thick enough to nice thick cores to strip. So I'll definitely put this into the pile for stripping. And here's that nice copper sheet. This plate is really nice. They've obviously, you know, cut out little things. I mean, a sheet of copper like that doesn't cost, isn't cheap, but can't, you know, not much here. But I might actually cut off half of it and just keep this plate. It might come in handy, I don't know. This stuff, this is what I was saying, like an artist could sketch out things like something, I don't know, it's really cool. And this nice long square rod of copper. How's that? That's a really nice piece. I reckon, you know, pieces like these, you know, to buy the copper, retail, really expensive stuff, you know. Yeah, I'll probably even keep this copper. It might come in handy for like lining a fireplace or a furnace kind of thing. Who knows? But yeah, so that's about it. Quite a lot of aluminium actually, and then just this bag, more boards like that with aluminium. Weird things. He was talking about these pistons or whatever they are. There was a bigger one that he was showing me somewhere. Yeah, interesting jigs. So yeah, mostly aluminium stuff, and the good copper wire that I got, and then the rest scrap steel, and I just got to deal with that big printer. But yeah, all right, well there you go. That was a bit of an adventure. What did I do? Scrapyard, then the pickup, then it's quite busy in between, then off to the transfer station, then finish off this pickup, and in a couple of weeks they said I'll be going to their place and picking up all their components, and yeah, and if they don't get rid of all the inverters and the other pieces, they're going to give me that back as well. So yeah, oh well, what do you do? We get what we get, you know. You know, certainly just the value in the copper alone is a bonus. Certainly pays for the work. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for me for today. And yeah, I'll catch you next time with hopefully something a little bit better. Stay tuned and keep scrapping. And I'll catch you next time.